The Rock's evil plan. Former champion written off WWE TV for good. 4 parking lot attacks that shocked everyone in 2024. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day before we begin the video. Please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. WWE had an incredible 2024. WrestleMania 40 was the biggest of all time, and the company ran numerous stadium and international events throughout the year. While all of this went on, some of the best stories in company history took place. Next year is on pace to be just as big for world wrestling entertainment, with numerous big stadium shows announced, many of which will feature John Cena in his last ever appearance in those cities. For now, however, many wish to relive some of the best of 2024. One aspect of 2024 that became abundantly clear is that the car park is a very dangerous place. It is no longer just the Full Sail Performance Center parking lot where attacks happen, as fans have become used to. Instead, the main roster has a dangerous parking lot. This article will take a look at 4 parking lot attacks from 2024 that left everyone shocked. This includes a beatdown from The Rock and the final appearance of a star who left the company shortly after the assault. The Rock brutalized Cody Rhodes. The lead-up to WrestleMania 40 was one of the most exciting in wrestling history. Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, The Rock, and Roman Reigns made WWE programming more entertaining than at any time, perhaps ever before. One of the most memorable segments, and there were many of them, came on the March 25, 2024 edition of Raw. Earlier in the night, The Rock met with Cody Rhodes in the WWE ring and made a promise. He was going to make Rhodes bleed. From there, The Rock allegedly left, but it was a setup. As soon as Cody was lured to the back by the bloodline, The Rock attacked. The final boss proceeded to fight Cody outside the ring, leaving Rhodes a bloody mess. Given how rare blood is used on television, this left fans in disbelief. Jade Cargill was found lying on top of a car. The November 22, 2024 edition of Friday Night SmackDown was also a memorable show thanks to a parking lot assault. This one, however, was more so left to the imagination than one fans actually saw. During a WWE Women's United States Championship Tournament match, the big screen showed Jade Cargill laid out on the hood and windshield of a car. She was bleeding and presumably covered in glass. Bianca Belair raced to the back, ultimately losing the bout, to check on her WWE Women's Tag Team Championship partner. Jade has been out of action ever since, and nobody knows who is responsible for the brutal beating. Still, it was quite a memorable moment. Kevin Owens attacked Cody Rhodes after Bad Blood. WWE Bad Blood 2024 was an epic event with a massive main event. Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes, who are longtime rivals, teamed up together to take on the duo of Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. While a lot of people were unhappy with Cody's decision to team up with the OTC, the man most mad about it was Kevin Owens. He was so offended that his friend teamed up with his longtime WWE rival that he turned on the American Nightmare. After Bad Blood went off the air, fans caught Cody and Kevin arguing in the parking lot by Rhodes' tour bus. Kevin then betrayed Cody, attacking him and leaving the world champion lying. The two have only had more and more issues since then, as is evident by Saturday night's main event. Ricochet's last WWE appearance was in the form of a parking lot attack. Ricochet is an athletic former WWE star who managed to hold mid-card gold across Raw, SmackDown, and NXT. Now, he is in All Elite Wrestling. His exit from World Wrestling Entertainment was a brutal one, however. On the June 10 edition of WWE Raw, Ricochet and Bron Breakker fought in the parking lot area. At first, Bron brutally tossed Ricochet into a production truck, and the human highlight reel crashed hard on the concrete. As if that wasn't enough, Bron then slammed Ricochet down onto a car hood and windshield. Ricochet was never seen again in a World Wrestling Entertainment ring, and later went to AEW. Perhaps the high flyer fears the wrath of the big bad booty nephew. The world of professional wrestling has always been one of drama, rivalries, and shocking twists. But the events that transpired in the year 2024 have left fans questioning the future of WWE in ways they never expected. Among the year's most shocking developments was the sudden disappearance of one of the most beloved superstars, the former WWE champion, and the unfathomable betrayal by none other than Dwayne, celebrated for his electrifying charisma and status as the ultimate good guy. The Rock's unexpected turn towards evil set the stage for a string of incidents that would redefine the landscape of WWE. It all began with a series of brutal parking lot attacks, setting the tone for a year full of controversy, surprise alliances, and heart-stopping moments. For nearly 3 decades, The Rock had been one of the most iconic figures in WWE. From his early days as a brash and cocky blue chipper to becoming a global megastar, his career trajectory was unparalleled. Known for his catchphrases, unmatched charisma, and powerful in-ring style, The Rock dominated the scene, becoming a multiple-time world champion and a fan favorite. But in 2024, things began to change. Whispers backstage and in the locker room suggested that The Rock was no longer the man fans once adored. Speculation had mounted for months about his intentions. A strange tension had been brewing around his presence in the WWE, with some noticing a coldness in his demeanor and a shift in his once altruistic persona. It wasn't until The Rock's sudden betrayal at a high-profile event that the truth became clear. The Rock had turned his back on the WWE universe. His reasons were never entirely explained, until now. In a shocking segment on a live broadcast, The Rock appeared not as the people's champion, but as a ruthless, calculating figure with a disturbing new agenda. With a cold, icy gaze and a venomous tone, he revealed his evil plan that would shake the foundation of WWE itself. His goals were clear: power, control, and revenge. The Rock had been secretly working behind the scenes to dismantle the company, not as a villainous character, but as a real-world manipulator who wanted to reign supreme. With an elaborate scheme to take down both former allies and enemies alike, The Rock's new persona was all about achieving dominance at any cost. His betrayal of WWE officials, his manipulation of superstars, and his willingness to cross any line to destroy his adversaries were all revealed in his chilling promo. But it wasn't just about getting the title. It was about taking down WWE, one superstar at a time. Just when it seemed the dust had settled, a major twist arrived that shocked everyone. The former WWE champion, who had stood as a symbol of resilience and determination for years, was mysteriously attacked in a parking lot after a live show. The attack was swift, calculated, and violent, leaving the superstar in critical condition. This was no ordinary assault. It was clear that whoever was behind it had planned it for weeks, if not longer. The injuries were severe, and the superstar was written off WWE TV for good. Fans immediately speculated who could be behind the assault. The answer came when The Rock appeared on screen, smirking with a menacing aura. He took responsibility for orchestrating the brutal assault, claiming that the former champion was no longer fit to represent the company and that a new era was beginning, one where he would be the undisputed ruler. The year 2024 saw a shocking increase in attacks within the WWE parking lot, an area previously considered safe for superstars to unwind after events. 4 separate attacks over the course of the year would forever change the way WWE stars viewed their own safety. Each attack was more brutal and shocking than the last, and the WWE universe was left in disbelief. The first attack occurred during a live broadcast in the aftermath of a huge championship match. A top contender was found in the parking lot, viciously assaulted, and left barely conscious. Although there were no witnesses, security footage revealed a shadowy figure lurking in the shadows before the attack took place. fans speculated that The Rock's influence had reached new heights, with rumors swirling about who could be assisting him in these attacks. As the year progressed, more wrestlers became victims of these dangerous assaults, including an up-and-coming talent who was expected to have a breakout year. This young wrestler, whose career had been on the rise, was targeted in a chilling ambush that left them unconscious in the parking lot, sending a message to anyone who dared to defy The Rock's reign. The parking lot attacks were not random, they were strategic. The victims shared one thing in common. They were all rising stars or former champions who posed a threat to The Rock's ascension to complete power. The attacks were a message. Anyone who stood in The Rock's way would face consequences. There were whispers that the attacks were organized by a network of individuals working behind the scenes with The Rock, but no one could confirm this. Some believed that The Rock had aligned himself with an underground faction of power-hungry figures, while others speculated he was simply working alone, using fear to further alienate The Rock from his previous allies. But his power within the company was undeniable. WWE officials, fans, and fellow superstars were left questioning their safety. No one could be trusted, and the atmosphere backstage became more tense by the day. As the attacks continued, WWE officials began taking the situation more seriously. Security measures were ramped up, but it was clear that something darker was at play. In a shocking twist, the superstar who had been written off television after the parking lot attack was not only physically incapacitated but emotionally shattered as well. Their legacy was tarnished, and their career was left in tatters. The emotional toll on the superstar was evident, with fans and peers alike mourning the loss of a once great champion. The attacks had a lasting impact, not just on the victims, but on the entire WWE universe. The company, which had once been united in its pursuit of athletic excellence and entertainment, now found itself divided. The Rock's villainous rise had created fractures that would take years to repair, if at all. As 2024 neared its end, the culmination of The Rock's dark plan seemed imminent. With several superstars sidelined, including top-tier talent and legends of the sport, WWE found itself in a precarious position. The Rock, now fully in control, stood on the precipice of taking WWE's highest title, cementing his place as the most powerful figure in the company's history. But even in the darkest of times, hope remained. A new generation of superstars began to rise, forming alliances and working together to take down the evil force that had consumed WWE. The final showdown loomed, a battle for the soul of WWE, with the fate of the company hanging in the balance. The events of 2024 marked a transformative period in WWE history. The Rock's evil plan left a lasting scar on the company and its fan base. The parking lot attacks, orchestrated with cold precision, exposed the dark side of professional wrestling. As the year drew to a close, WWE was on the brink of a major shift. What will happen next? Will The Rock's reign continue, or will the forces of good rise once more to reclaim the company? Only time will tell. What is certain, however, is that WWE will never be the same again. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updated news.